crime generates huge sums of money. But this money can't just be used. To prevent the crime from being traced, it has to be cleaned first. Anywhere between 800 billion to 2 trillion US dollars are laundered every year, 2% to 5% of the global economy. Crime isn't possible without money laundering. This is how crime works.
My name's Cas Shmoore Kleen, and for the past 25 years, I've been in the money laundering business. In the criminal world, they used to call me Mr. Clean. They refer to people like me as cleaners. Have you ever seen $100,000 go through a laundromat stuffed inside of a Build-A-Bear? Well, I have, twice. One bear had a Rolex, the other had a key to an encrypted crypto wallet up its ass. I have covered businesses all over the world, a frozen yogurt chain in North Korea, a yoga studio in Antarctica, and a fake university somehow got accredited, twice. Lots of people hear money laundering and think we just wash the money, cause it's dirty, right? That just ruins the money. Money laundering is a long-term, complicated process. The goal of money laundering is to disguise money obtained through illicit processes as money obtained legitimately. There's quite a bit of nuance to it. First, you need to establish some sort of input for the money. When you get your dirty money, you have to get it into circulation somehow. This is called placement. What I used to do is place this in multiple accounts under various different investments and list them under various different company names. Then I'd make small transfers to each of these. The more places your money goes, the harder it gets for the feds to catch on. After that, you have to confuse the feds. You have to make the dirty money hard to trace back to anything. You do this through something called layering, by moving the money through as many transactions as possible. There's lots of methods to do this. For example, we can make a loan under the fake company name, not a shell company, to another company called Nothing Wrong LLC. Or one of my associates could create a fake invoice under a fake name, let's say Econspicuous, to one of my shell companies called Hidden D Cash Holdings. I noticed that these businesses should have a very high amount of cash flow. Casinos are a big one. Lastly, integration. Now that your money's clean, we have to turn it back into real assets. Back in 2020, when I did my biggest move yet, I bought a yacht and named it Liquid Assets, and made startups like Launder, which is a multi-million-dollar company pumping clean money into our onshore accounts. Then you transfer the clean money back into the original owners. Obviously I take a cut of it, and everyone moves on. As the fear to job application trends higher, the money laundering business becomes ever more lucrative. It's a long-term prospect. I was in it for 25 years before the feds traced back my account, robbed banks back to me, and the FBI showed up on my doorstep. As long as there's crime, there will always be money laundering. There's no doubt money laundering will be around as long as society is around.